Round 1, color A. We make slip knot, chain 3, 1, 2 and 3. Then we insert the hook into the first chain, yarn over and pulling through all the loops on the hook to form a ring. Here I have it. If you prefer to start with magic ring, you are also welcome. Chain 2, that doesn't count as a stitch, and double crochet into the ring. Here I have it. This is our first stitch of the round and at the same time the last one, and it is not included in repetitions. And now we begin our first repeat out of 8. Chain 1, double crochet into the ring. And our first repeat is done. Chain 1, double crochet into the ring. And the second repeat out of 8 is done. Chain 1, double crochet into the ring. The third one. Let's continue. Chain 1, double crochet into the ring. The fourth one. Now the fifth one, the sixth one, the seventh one, and the last repetition. Chain 1 and now slip stitch in standing double crochet of the round. As you remember, when we made it, we said this is the first stitch of the round and at the same time the last one. That's why in written pattern you will see the phrase omit last double crochet. We are omitting it because we already have it. So, slip stitch in it. At this point we have 8 double crochet and 8 chain 1 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right. And chain 2 was not counted as a separate element. Please do not fasten off. Next round will continue with the same color. Round 2, color A. Chain 2, that doesn't count as a stitch. Front post double crochet around the same stitch. This is our first stitch of the round and at the same time the last one, and it is not included in repetitions. And now we begin our first repeat out of 8. Chain 3, we skip next chain 1 space and around next stitch front post double crochet. And the first repeat is done. Chain 3, we skip next chain 1 space and around next stitch front post double crochet. And this is the second repetition. We continue. Chain 3, we skip next chain 1 space and around next stitch front post double crochet. The third repetition and we continue. Chain 3, skip chain 1 space, front post double crochet around next stitch. The fourth repeat. The fifth. The sixth. the 7th, and we just need to make the last, the 8th repeat. So chain 3, we skip next chain 1 space and then slip stitch in first front post double crochet of the round, which at the same time was the last one. And our round 2 is all done. At this point we should have 8 front post double crochet and 8 chain 3 spaces. Then you can fasten off and secure the ends. Next round we'll make of a new color. Round 3, color B. We join new yarn with standing double crochet in any chain 1 space of round 1, where here's our round 1, and as you can see, chain 1 spaces of round 1. I will select this one, and we will make our standing double crochet not only in chain 1 space of round 1, but in front of chain 3 space of round 2. I will pull it to the wrong side, the chain 3 space of round 2, to make easier to start the round. So here is a standing double crochet made in chain 1 space of round 1 in front of chain 3 space of round 2. And now 2 more double crochet in the same chain 1 space in front of chain 3 of round 2. So 1, 2, and we have group of 3 double crochet made in chain 1 space of round 1 in front of chain 3 space of round 2. This is our standing group of this round, and at the same time the last one, and it is not included in repetitions. And now we begin our first repeat out of 8. Chain 1, we skip next front post double crochet of round 2, and we'll make 3 double crochet in chain 1 space of round 1 in front of chain 3 space of round 2. One, 2, and 3. And our first repeat is made. And as you can see, our chain 3 space of round 2 is freely lying on the wrong side. Let me show you the wrong. Here is the right side, and this is our wrong side. Nice. Let's continue with the second repetition. Chain 1, we skip next front post double crochet of round 2, and we'll make 3 double crochet in chain 1 space of round 1 in front of chain 3 space of round 2. As you can see, I'm always pulling chain 3 to the wrong side, so it will be easier to make 3 double crochet in chain 1 space of round 1 in front of it. And our second repeat is done. Chain 1, we skip front post double crochet of round 2, and once again 3 double crochet in chain 1 space of round 1 in front of chain 3 space of round 2. We made 3 repetitions, and let's continue. Chain 1, skip front post double crochet and 3 double crochet in chain 1 space of round 1 in front of chain 3 space of round 2. One more repetition, the 4th is made, and so on. Let's continue. Here I have the 5th one. And the 6th one. The 7th one, and the last one, the 8th one. Chain 1, we skip front post double crochet of round 2, and then we are facing the standing group of round 3 of 3 double crochet, which at the same time was the last group of this round. That's why we have in written pattern amid last 3 double crochet, because this group, the standing one, was at the same time the last group of the 8th repeat. So the only thing we need to do now is slip stitch in first double crochet of the group. And here we are. Let's take a look. This is our right side of the work, and here is our wrong side. All chain 3 spaces of round 2 are freely lying on the wrong side. Done. Please do not fasten off. Next round will continue with the same color. Round 4, color B. Chain 1, that doesn't count as a stitch. Front post half double crochet around the same stitch. Here I have it. And this is our first stitch of the round, and at the same time the last one, and it is not included in repetitions. And now we begin our first repeat out of 8. In next stitch 5 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Front post half double crochet around next stitch. Chain 1. We skip next chain 1 space, and around next stitch, which is the first double crochet out of 3 of previous round, front post half double crochet. And our first repeat out of 8 is done. Let's continue. 5 double crochet in next stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and front post half double crochet around next stitch. Chain 1. We skip next chain 1 space and front post half double crochet around next stitch, which is the first double crochet of previous round of the group of 3 double crochet. And we have 2 repeats out of 8 made. Please continue. Okay, and I have 7 repeats out of 8 done. Let's make the last one, the 8th one. So in next stitch 5 double crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Front post half double crochet around next stitch, chain 1, we skip next chain 1 space and then slip stitch in first front post half double crochet, and round 4 is done. You can fasten off and secure the ends. Next round we'll make of another color. Round 5, color C. To start this round, we need to select any group where we have 5 double crochet between front post half double crochet. For example, this one. And we need to count the third double crochet out of 5. Here it is. And back post single crochet around it. And this is our standing stitch of round 5. And now let's be very attentive. We will be making combination of stitches in chain 1 space between these petals, but not in chain 1 space of round 4. We need chain 1 space of round 3. And we will work behind stitches of round 4. So I'm pulling them to the right side, and I immediately have here chain 1 space of round 3, and we continue our work. 2 double crochet in this chain 1 space, chain 1, and one more time 2 double crochet in the same chain 1 space of round 3 behind stitches of round 4. So this is how it looks like. And now we have a next group of 5 double crochet in front of us. Once again we are finding the third double crochet and back post single crochet around it. Done. And our first repeat is done. Let's continue. Once again, we will be working behind stitches of round 4, and we need next chain 1 space of round 3, where we are making combination of stitches. 2 double crochet, chain 1, and one more time 2 double crochet. Okay, coming back to round 4, in next group of 5 double crochet we need the third double crochet and back post single crochet around it, and the second repetition is done. Let's make one more together. So once again, working behind stitches of round 4 in chain 1 space in the next one of round 3. First we are making 2 double crochet, 1, 2, chain 1, and one more time 2 double crochet in the same chain 1 space of round 3. And now coming back to stitches of round 4, next group of 5 double crochet, we need the third one and back post single crochet around it. And here we have 3 repetitions done. Please continue. And here I have 7 repeats done. Let's make the last one, the 8th one, together. So we will be working behind stitches of round 4 in chain 1 space of round 3. First we are making 2 double crochet, chain 1, and one more time 2 double crochet. 1, 2, and then slip stitch in standing back post single crochet of the round. Please do not fasten off. Next round will continue of the same color. Round 6, color C. Chain 1, that doesn't count as a stitch. Front post single crochet around the same stitch. Here we are. This is our standing stitch of the round and at the same time the last one, and it is not included in repetitions. And now we begin with our first repeat out of 8. Front post half double crochet around next stitch. Then we skip next stitch and in next chain 1 space 7 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we skip next stitch and around next one front post half double crochet. Then front post single crochet around next stitch. And our first repeat out of 8 is done. Let's make one more together. Front post half double crochet around next stitch. Then we skip the next one and in next chain 1 space 7 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we skip next stitch and around next one front post half double crochet and front post single crochet around next one, which is back post single crochet of previous round. And here we are. 2 repeats out of 8 are made. Please continue. Okay, here I have 7 repetitions and let's make together the last one. So, front post half double crochet around next stitch and we skip next one and in next chain 1 space 7 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We skip next stitch and around next one front post half double crochet and then slip stitch in first front post single crochet. And round 6 is all done. You can fasten off and secure the ends. Next round we'll make of another color. Round 7, color D. To start this round, we need to select any petal and to locate the group where we have 7 double crochet. And now we need to count the 4th double crochet out of 7. It's right in the middle. And around this stitch we are making standing back post single crochet. Here we are. This is our standing stitch of the round and at the same time the last one, and it is not included in repetitions. And now we begin with our first repeat out of 8. Back post single crochet around next 2 stitches. 1, 2. Now, let's be very attentive. We will be working behind stitches of round 6 in the top of back post single crochet of round 5. Well, let's pull the stitches of round 6 and we immediately see the top of back post single crochet of round 5. Let me show you once again. Well, here is the group. We are pulling stitches on the right side of round 6 and we immediately see the top of back post single crochet. And in this stitch we are making a combination. Double crochet, chain 2, and one more double crochet. Now we return to stitches of round 6 and we skip big group of stitches. We skip last double crochet, then front post half double crochet, front post single crochet, then next front post half double crochet and the first double crochet out of 7 of round 6. And around next 3 stitches, so it is the second, the third and the fourth double crochet of the group of 7, we are making back post single crochet. So we skip the first one and then in next 3 stitches back post single crochet. And our first repeat out of 8 is done. Let's make one more together. Around next 2 stitches back post single crochet. 1 and 2. And as you can see, when our 2 repeats joined, we have a group of 5 back post single crochet. Okay, let's continue. Now we will need back post single crochet of round 5, so we will be working behind stitches of round 6. So let's pull them to the right side, and here is the top of back post single crochet of round 5, and we make first double crochet in it, chain 2 and one more double crochet in it. Then we return to stitches of round 6, but we will be skipping the 7th double crochet of this group. Then we are skipping front post half double crochet, front post single crochet and front post half double crochet. We also skip the first double crochet out of the next group of 7 double crochet, and in next 3 stitches, which is the second, the third and the fourth double crochet of this group of 7, around them we are making back post single crochet. So I skip the first double crochet of the group, and then in next 3 back post single crochet. Done. And here we have 2 repetitions made. Please continue. Okay, 7 repeats are done. Let's continue with the last, the 8th one together. Back post single crochet in next 2 stitches. 1, 2. Then we will be working behind stitches of round 6 in stitches of round 5. Well, we need the top of back post single crochet of round 5, and here it is. First we are making double crochet, then chain 2 and 1 more double crochet. Then we skip all stitches of round 6 till we reach the second double crochet out of a group of 7, and we will make back post single crochet around it. Back post single crochet. Done. And around next stitch back post single crochet. We made 2 and then slip stitch in standing back post single crochet of the round. We are all done. Please do not fasten off. Next round we'll make of the same color. Round 8, color D. Chain 1, that doesn't count as a stitch. Single crochet in the same stitch. This is our first stitch of the round and at the same time the last one, and it is not included in repetitions. And now we begin our first repeat out of 8. Single crochet in next stitch. Then we skip the next one and around the next one, which is a double crochet, front post half double crochet. Then in next chain 2 space 7 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, and front post half double crochet around next stitch, which is double crochet. Then we skip next stitch and in next 2 single crochet. So we skip the first one and then single crochet in the next one and 1 more single crochet in the next one. Here we are, and our first repeat out of 8 is done. Let's continue and make 1 more repetition together. So single crochet in next stitch. Then we skip the following one and in the next one front post half double crochet, and we'll make it around double crochet. Front post half double crochet. Done. Then in next chain 2 7 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, and around next stitch, which is double crochet, front post, half double crochet. Then we skip next stitch and in next 2 single crochet. So 1, 2, and the second repeat out of 8 is done. Please continue. Okay, and I'm about to finish the 8th repeat. I just made 7 double crochet in chain 2 space and front post half double crochet around next stitch. Now I'm skipping a next stitch and in the next one single crochet, and then slip stitch in first single crochet of the round, and we are all done. Please do not fasten off. Next round will continue with the same color. Round 9, color D. Chain 1, that doesn't count as a stitch, single crochet in the same stitch. This is our first stitch of the round and at the same time the last one, and it is not included in repetitions. And now we begin with our first repeat out of 8. So we skip next stitch, which is single crochet, and around next one, which is a front post half double crochet, we are making also front post half double crochet. Done. Double crochet in next stitch. Two double crochet in next 2 stitches. So we are making in next stitch 2 double crochet and the second one, and in the next one 2 double crochet in the next stitch. Here we are. In next stitch 3 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, and then 2 double crochet in next 2 stitches. So in the next one we are making 2 double crochet, 1, 2, and the same with the next stitch, 2 double crochet in it, 1 and 2. In next stitch 1 double crochet and front post half double crochet around next stitch. Then we skip next stitch, which is single crochet, and in the next one single crochet. And our first repeat out of 8 is done. Let's make one more together. We skip next stitch, which is single crochet, and around next one front post half double crochet. In next stitch a double crochet. This is the first double crochet out of 7. And then in next 2 stitches we are making 2 double crochet. So in next one 2 double crochet in the same stitch, 1, 2, and the same with the next stitch, 2 double crochet in it, 1, 2. In next stitch 3 double crochet. 1, 2 and 3, 3 stitches in the same stitch of previous round, and then in next 2 stitches 2 double crochet. So in the first one we are making 2 double crochet, 1 and 2 in the same stitch, and in the next one the same, 2 double crochet in the same stitch. Then in the next one 1 double crochet, and around next stitch front post half double crochet. Done. Then we skip next stitch, which is single crochet, and in the next one single crochet, and 2 repeats out of 8 are done. Please continue. Okay, I just finished last petal, the 8th repetition. After we made all the stitches on the petal, front post half double crochet around front post half double crochet of previous round. Then we skip next stitch, which is single crochet, and slip stitch in first stitch of round 9, which is single crochet, and we are all done. If you had any trouble counting stitches, please refer to the written pattern in Veronica's blog, crochetpatterns.com. I left a link to the pattern in description to this video. And round 9 is all done. You can fasten off and secure the ends, and we will meet with you in the next part of the video tutorial. Easy stitches to everyone!